Hello there, Gemini. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot video forecast. This forecast is for the 21st of February through the 27th. We'll pull one card for each day. My apologies on getting this out so late. This has been one crazy, crazy week. And so I've got a little bit of calm time, so I figured this was a great time to get caught up on videos. So we're getting your cards down. We've got the weekend first. That's interesting. Your card for Sunday is the same card that Taurus got for Friday, only it's facing a different direction this time. It's right side up instead of upside down. All right. Boop ba doo doo. Here's your Saturday. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords just means there's something going on that you would rather not be a part of. And so this is leaving some kind of situation without being all dramatic about it, just kind of leaving on the down low. You know, this could be a social engagement. This could be that maybe somebody is trying to reach you and you don't really want to talk to them. This is not being all dramatic and being like, just leave me alone. This is just being down on the down low, getting out of a situation. Beep-a-dee-dee-dee, Sunday. 10 of Cups, we like it. 10 of Cups is my happiness card, and the 10 also implies that this happiness is something that we are sharing with other people. So it's something that we're doing that makes us happy along with other people. So it can be with our family, can be with our tribe members, our friends, but really having something happen on Sunday that makes us feel happy and satisfied and fulfilled. So very good stuff right there, Geminis. Woo woo. Now let's look at Monday. Manic Monday. Now let's not say that over this Monday. Actually, you've got a pretty good card for Monday, Gemini, and it's right up your alley too because you're such a, logical, fact-oriented, detail-oriented person. This Ace of Swords basically says that you're having some kind of good idea or some kind of new understanding of something. It's an aha moment. And so we like to see that when clarity comes in. Woo woo. That's awesome. Now, let's look at Tuesday. Tuesday, you guys have the Knight of Swords. What's going on, Geminis? You had this great idea, and the next day you're all stressed out. Nine of Swords can talk about being stressed out to the point that you can't sleep, or just being stressed in general. Maybe you're not having a normal appetite because you're so stressed out. It really is talking about a kind of stress that is more than the physical body was designed for, let's say. Okay? And a lot of times when we have this card come up, we're stressed out about something that we really don't have any control over. Maybe we have an influence over it. And so if you find yourself feeling stressed out on Tuesday, just ask yourself about that situation. Have I done, first of all, is there anything you can do to influence it? Sometimes there's not even. But if there is, have I done whatever I can to make sure that this goes as well as it possibly can? And if your answer is yes, then it's time to sort of set this off to the side and let it do whatever it's going to do and focus on the other things in life that we can do right now that make us feel happy. Because carrying around this kind of stress is not good for the body. Stress does a lot of strange things to our body in very, very medical ways. So we should not volunteer to carry stress over something that we don't have control over. I know, I hear you. It's easy for me to say that because I'm not you right now. Trust me, I'm a water sign. I have to dump my fair share of stress too. Trust me, trust me. All right. Let's look at Wednesday. Here we have the Emperor showing up. This just tells me that you're taking charge of things on Wednesday. Some of you have plans for the day. And by golly, we are going to follow those plans and we are not going to deviate from those plans. So, some of you, it's a little bigger than plans for the day, but you're taking charge of something. You're taking accountability for it and you're moving it forward in a very positive way. The emperor is somebody who has a lot of integrity. He can be, sometimes people consider the emperor to be a little bit rigid, but that's because he has really high standards. He or she, all of us can have emperor energy, but it's because this person has really high standards that they expect the people around them to live up to, but they also have high standards that they expect themselves to live up to, too. So, super high integrity person is what we have showing up here. And I think you're acting in integrity, taking control of a situation that maybe there's something going on around you that people haven't been acting in the best integrity. And so you're kind of stepping in and saying, listen, this is how we're running the show now. Line it up or head it out, one of the two. It's a nice way of saying my way or the highway. I doubt if you say my way or the highway, but you might say something pretty close to it. All right, let's look at Thursday. Here you guys have the Eight of Pentacles. This just says you're getting some work done. Either you're going into work and you're getting something accomplished at work, or else you're doing something around the house, you're doing some volunteer work. Every once in a great while, this will come in as self work. This could be self work considering the cards you have up Friday, even Geminis. But some kind of work is happening. Some kind of work. It'll be different for different ones of you for sure. But I want to say for the majority of you, it's going to be self work, and you'll see why right now. Friday's the Devil card in reverse. This just basically says I'm not letting any fears, anxieties, obsessions, any kind of escapist behavior pull my strings. Giving it the 1-2 knockout punch, and I'm actually doing what makes sense. I'm not making decisions based on fear or an obsession or anxiety or the desire to escape facing something, whether that's emotions or something else. So really, given something toxic in your life, something controlling in your life, that probably is more of a mindset than a person, the knockout punch, taking control of that and moving it forward. That's why I think you might be doing some self work. You might be identifying some kind of pattern that you have where you're doing some kind of self sabotage or where you're operating in fear instead of love. And once you identify that and work on that, now you're able to give that devil the boot. Where if he's right side up, we're not really giving him the boot. He's pulling our strings. You got him upside down. You're giving him the boot. He doesn't get to pull your strings. All right, so that's what you have for the week, Gemini. Pretty good week. Thank you very much for stopping by and hanging out. If you want to know more about me, check out my website above my head there. That is actually the website. People try to add a .com there somewhere. I don't know where they try to fit that in. That's never going to work. My website is amista.info. That's where you get all the information on me. I do have readings there, but I also mentor people who want to tap into their own psychic abilities. So if you're interested in that, check it out. I do Reiki sessions long distance, or I teach Reiki sessions. I teach Reiki either long distance or in person if you happen to be local. And so all of that good stuff, plus I do parties, all that good stuff. You can check it all out at that website. I would be honored if you would. And everybody have a fantastic week. Peace out.